Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the GSN podcast. It's your main host, Big Boss here, and I'm joined with my friends as usual.
Blue Diamond Ben.
Merc.
FourTonyBlazeIt.
Factor.
At the beginning, dude.
What? That's my introduction.
I got to lead off with what happened at work today.
Oh, God!
And I'm,
You know what bugs me is you kept it quiet until
all the way until
Right when we started,
It's like lady shit herself at work. I'm like, what the fuck?
All right, Blue, you have our undivided attention. You break off our news story for today.
Alright, I worked, my other job is at a grocery store.
It shall not be named.
Yeah, okay. Not Harris Teeter. Anyway, this
just kidding.
this lady was in line paying for her stuff at the register, not my register, but one up in front of me, right? We have this new guy there. He's alright, but he's kind of, let's say, skittish.
Okay.
Not very outgoing personality. Anyway, this lady is just suddenly starts reaching for a shopping bag at the end of the thing. And as I was coming around, I see something hit the ground. And then I see more stuff start to hit the ground and dribble down her leg. She's wearing white shorts and they start to look awfully dirty.
So, wait a minute. Rewind the tape. Did she drop trowel and bare ass? Was
No, she didn't drop trowel bare ass.
Pants?
Like liquid poo is streaming out of her asshole, down her leg onto the floor.
Did she eat it Outback at any time this weekend?
I don't know.
We cannot confirm or deny allegations.
But you could tell she did not know she needed to poo from her reaction.
It just
stopped.
Oh God!
Anal leakage.
So
And the poor cashier, this guy, who is Jay, for a simple process of leaving him out of it, he doesn't notice at first, but I guess he starts to smell, and he starts to see the way she's reacting. He's like, leaning over and looks,
Man.
oh my God, look on his face.
So what ended up happening?
Well, needless to say, we shut down that area. Let her just get her stuff and go, because she had already paid.
Just leave.
Yeah, just leave, because we have to
Clean that.
clean that
Thoroughly.
Luckily, I was going on lunch. I was no longer hungry. But I was so glad for the fact because it meant I didn't have to clean up some old lady shit.
That's a shitty
Here's the
situation.
question: did the new guy get the unfortunate task of cleaning up the poo?
No, because he started throwing up.
Whoever tries to clean it and then pukes on it and then there's more stuff on the floor?
Yes.
Oh my God.
It's just a vicious cycle.
The luck is it was kind of thank God none of the customers or other employees lost their lunch.
Lost their cookies.
Yeah, or anything else.
I can't even
No
blame that guy.
wet farts. But unfortunately, when that's considered a biological mess, go figure.
A biological hazard?
And we don't have a normal janitor or stuff at our store because it's a smaller one for the area.
Oh, so
It actually falls on the managers to clean that up.
It's a good thing you didn't take that manager.
So you know what that means? Shit rolls uphill.
Wow. Well, at least in that story. Though.
Yeah, at least in that story.
Man. Wow.
So I got to watch an old lady shit herself today. By surprise.
That's a crappy
Well,
situation.
Moving on one shitty topic to another shitty
I'm
topic.
very surprised that you held that until just at the time we hit record.
It was a
It
bad.
just suddenly hit my
like
head.
I was hitting
Just
record.
like it hit her bowels.
I was hitting record. We were doing the countdown. You're like, by the way, I watched an old lady shit herself today.
It's like, okay.
Who the fuck does that?
You know a lot about
You don't tell
shitting
me
yourself, don't you?
So let's talk about someone's magical journey to the Outback. steakhouse.
Hey,
So
I don't want
To the land down under.
I mean,
I'm down under.
yeah, we certainly
Where Christy
heard
goes,
about it.
woo, that smells like thunder.
Yeah, we certainly heard about it from your wife. I mean,
what
So-
about
Shit.
Apparently, you went. From what I've gathered, I've only been able to gather, using my Columbo-like knowledge. You had eaten at Outback, and needless to say, things kind of went downhill from there, and you've had a boo-boo stomach since your little excursion to
Friday,
Outback.
because you posted that you wouldn't be streaming. Or
And
anything.
it was so bad and so rank where your wife walked in after you, and she's like, "Dear Lord!"
And she's loud enough that we can hear it across the house on the gaming headsets and
all I
parting
say is I'm
chat.
glad I wasn't streaming at that time. That would have all been on there. But
was anyone else streaming?
We were playing Dark
I've been
Souls when all this went down, dude.
Damn, did you?
We were helping Blue Goat go through Dark Souls when all this went down. It was great.
Like, we're just sitting there talking, me, Merc, Bronx, and all of a sudden over the headset, because he had gone to the bathroom, we hear his wife, "Oh my God, there's nasty stink! Something done died in your ass, boy!"
Or
Like,
something
clearly hear her as if she was
Yeah,
wearing the
we-
headset.
you know-
the title of this episode should now be called Total Crapshoot.
That's pretty good.
Oh, shit. How about shitty stories?
Up Shit's Creek.
The doo-doo tales.
The do-dos and the do-don'ts.
I'm just gonna put a fucking shit emoji and that's it.
Yeah, that would
What
work.
did you eat?
What did you eat? Yeah.
What caused
What
the
did
rumblings?
it? What did was
The
what?
bubble
What
gum.
did
Yeah,
it?
you're the guy that eats ghost
guts.
pepper stuff for crying out loud.
Yeah.
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 Slow down.
I can
had a,
imagine the stuff that comes out of
All
your butthole.
Liquid
Thanks.
fire.
I just like
Magma.
I literally just had just a regular cheeseburger from there,
Smegma.
like just an Outback burger.
Magma.
So
You had a regular. Wait, you went to a steak place to get a cheeseburger.
Wait, yeah, what?
Yeah,
That's like going to Taco Bell to get waffles. What the fuck?
I get their breakfast.
no, I just got a.
Never had
You
that
should be
breakfast.
slapped.
You should be
delicious.
slapped.
I mean,
we have a wall
honestly, the only
flats
thing
in town.
that's the only thing I really wanted that night, which is the burger.
You went to a steak place
See,
to
I
get a
figured
burger.
you had like lobster
But we had to
or
take out a home and
shrimp
eat there.
or fish.
I'm not gonna lie though.
didn't-
Longhorn has really good chicken.
You didn't
Yeah,
notice
Longhorn's got some.
Hold on.
Longhorn's good in
But
general.
You didn't notice at any time that the burger was undercooked. Like
No, I asked for medium rare, and actually I thought it was actually overcooked in that. I actually thought it was cooked to medium because there was barely any pink at all. And
Dear God, would imagine
Wait,
being got
what?
medium rare.
I'm the same way with
I
his.
always get medium
So
rare. 'Cause
somebody
I like a
didn't-
little bit of pink, but there was no pink in that, and I was
Somebody
like, okay,
didn't
so
wash
sure?
their hands.
I was
I
saying,
didn't
was it
think
medium?
that-
You got a
Or was
little
it
pink
basically
and you
that?
ended up getting a whole bunch of stink, right?
Pink and the stink.
And this is why I order my food medium to done.
So,
What's wrong?
so I don't. So I mean, obviously it wasn't undercooked. It was
It had to be tainted or
Somebody
something.
didn't wash their hands.
that
Cross
yeah.
contamination.
Yeah, had to be
Someone
like-
had rabies.
probably had to be
It was
cross contamination.
Yeah, it was cross
So.
contamination.
Probably was cooked
Well,
at work
dude.
or something.
Going from one food story to another, our top news story today, boys and girls, that the Pope and the Vatican have decreed that the body of Christ will be not gluten free.
We were talking-
I know what you're thinking. Dear God, how can I have
Wait,
communion?
wait.
now?
As someone who doesn't practice most religions,
Okay, you're not a practitioner of the faith.
Are we,
got
are we
it.
talking about like?
no, I'm not an atheist. I just don't bother to follow anything.
Okay, you're a terrible Christian then.
Exactly.
Do you have
I'm willing-
Do you have any belief system at all?
I mean, I was raised Southern Baptist, so yes, I do have a belief system.
All right. All right.
But
Dude, most Southerners are actually very strong in.
yeah, like I was raised that way. Believe it or not, I wasn't always the cursing, foul-mouthed person you see me as now.
I don't believe that.
No me diga.
So when they say gluten free, does that mean
Neither
like
was I.
transubstantiation?
What is the? Are
Like
we
when you
talking
drink
about
when you eat the
cracker
flesh
thing,
of Christ
right?
and drink His blood?
The crackers,
The bread-
you go
the
for
crackers
communion.
you have to have gluten in.
Oh,
it.
it's crackers.
Okay.
It's
The wafer-
It's always been
cookies.
bread for me.
wafer.
Yeah,
wafer.
it's for different places. Like depending on what type
I
of
thought it
church
was
you
just
go
like
to.
a Ritz
Like
cracker.
what denomination are you?
Oh, Roman Catholic.
You?
Raised Baptist.
Well, was
I'm
Roman
leaning
Catholic.
towards Methodist though.
You're every
Really?
Hispanic.
German? I figured
you're
you'd
forced to
Lutheran.
be a Catholic.
I'm no longer any.
Anyway, for people who don't know or not familiar, communion is
Very big deal.
It's
a
the
very big
cracker,
deal.
right?
It is.
it's
a
the
big
cracker
deal.
and juice you get. Yes, the
I thought that
body
was
of Christ and
wine.
the blood of Christ.
Yes.
There's two things. There's the blood of Christ, which is the wine or unsoured grapes.
Okay, so
And then there's the body of Christ,
That's
which uses
what I
cracker
was-
or bread. Apparently, this has been such
you know
a...
what it symbolizes and all that.
yeah, I understand the base. I just didn't know
Okay.
that it was called the body of Christ. So.
Yeah, the bread. You know, 'cause when he breaks it at the table, he said, "My body is broken
Okay.
for you."
Yeah.
And that's how I
Do
can
this
see
in
it. And
remembrance of me.
same with the wine.
I just never
My
heard
blood
that.
is poured out for you, and
So-
yeah.
Apparently, it was such a big hubbub that the Vatican had to weigh in and say, you know what?
It will not.
Body of Christ gotta have gluten in it.
That's what strikes me as odd. Is like, was that legitimately a complaint from people that go to church?
Apparently,
Okay.
it was.
I'll do communion,
All right.
but is that
Bing,
gluten free?
bing, bing.
It's like, wait
Hold
a
on.
second.
Mark's got it.
No, I gotta
chime
chime in. I gotta chime in.
All right.
What on earth does it even matter?
I know it's.
You're taking a minuscule little bit of a wafer and a little bit of wine in remembrance of. It's a very hard topic
Yeah.
for me to talk about. Dude, it doesn't matter.
Where's the bottle?
It
that
doesn't
this came
matter.
from?
Your guess is as good as mine.
Shut your mouth. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter whether or not it's gluten free or not.
Well, I agree with you. It shouldn't be. It shouldn't. That shouldn't even be a thing
Yeah.
that's even brought up. Like, and I know in today's society, thank you, fucking millennials. There's people that actually go and excuse me for cursing in this particular part of the segment.
Preach on, brother.
But it irks me that people legitimately go to a church
Jesus is
and
watching.
they would
Don't swear.
seriously
I swear now.
go.
Talking about Jesus now.
And
The Pope's listening right now.
and it bothers me that this is a complaint from people that go and communion, and they're going up for communion, and then they would literally pass it up if it was not gluten free.
I want to be the guy behind the guy that asked the priest, like the priest, excuse me, like, is this gluten free? I want to be the guy behind him because I want to be
I want
like,
to grab him. I want to grab him by the shoulders and just turn him around and be like,
I'd
do you
start
think
stuffing
Jesus sat at the
crackers.
table? Do you think Jesus sat at the table and broke and went through his speech with his disciples and said, by the way, I hope you guys don't mind gluten free? That was never a topic of conversation.
Here's the other thing.
People just like to eat back in the
Yeah,
day.
here's the thing. I can't understand. Like, it's not even that much. I mean, we're literally talking something.
little-
We're
thin
talking
wafer.
a thumbnail size.
Yeah. So why would it matter? We're probably talking
Look,
3 calories.
it doesn't. That's the whole.
It doesn't
point.
matter.
It
It's
does
3
not matter.
calories.
It does not matter. Like the whole gluten thing, it does not matter. But to some people in this world,
I mean, I just ate a box
It
of
does
Cheez-Its
matter.
at lunchtime, for crying out loud.
The people
That means you
get
have terrible
butthurt by
self-control. That's
every
all that
little
means.
No,
thing.
Cheez-Its
and
are
those are
awesome,
the people.
okay?
And those are the people, and that's why he had to put this out there, is because there are people that get butthurt by every little thing that goes on. That if something is not to their specifications,
But sir, their mommy told them.
okay, then don't
special.
take communion.
Yeah, their
That's
mommy
between
told
you
them
and
they're
God.
special and
Stay
they're a
in
winner,
your
so
little
they're going to win.
Stay in your little cube the
By
rest
the-
of your life.
By the way,
I hope
real quick,
when you get to the
little
purgation,
secure-
God's looking you in the face, and it's like, and God's looking at you and talking to you right into your face, like, do you remember? You would not take communion as a representation for my son Jesus Christ because
It was
real
it was
quick,
not gluten free.
real quick. For those of you who suffer serious gluten allergies, there is an alternative you can take, but it's only for those with medical conditions.
Yeah,
like
that-
serious.
And
medical
what's the
conditions.
percentage of that?
Very low.
Very low.
Exactly.
I'm just letting y'all
Yeah,
be
but
aware.
I understand
We're not picking
that.
on the people that have serious gluten allergies. We're making fun of those people like, oh, well, I'm on a gluten-free diet.
Yeah, as someone with
I can't even take a swig of wine.
issue, I wouldn't make fun of
And a
someone
lot
for
of
their
times it's not
medical
legit
things.
So
gluten
stop
wine, it's
lying.
grape juice.
Yeah, it must
Yeah.
be grape
It's
juice.
unsoured grapes.
Oh,
My
what?
church did. They actually did juice. They didn't do wine.
The
They did
church
juice.
That's
that we go
unsoured grapes
to,
is juice.
Yeah,
yeah,
unsoured
the church that we go
grapes.
to is grape juice. So
Mine totally.
or unsoured.
I totally didn't have wine in my communion. Nope.
I totally had wine in mine.
I totally did not have wine in my
The Catholic
communion.
church I went to, we actually had wine.
So, switching topics.
I grew up heard that Catholics are wrong.
Let's
They were all
totally
going
jump
to
the
burn.
subject because it's
Well, that's what Baptists do say to each other.
That is what they say that about everyone else says. That's why I quit caring.
All right, so speaking about the church real quick.
Wow.
Unfortunately, North Carolina, I love you and hate you at the same time.
Bigfoot?
A North Carolina priest who was
Protester.
driving in Florida. We've all had road rage, right? Yeah.
never. I've
No,
never have road
Listen,
rage.
don't
Ever.
look at me. Don't look at me. Don't tell that baseball
Ever.
old-faced lie now.
Oh, I'm lying like a motherfucker.
Oh no.
Well, we all have road rage. Even priests are not,
Ew.
immune to the effect of road rage. But I've never been to the point where I'll pull out a gun and the people that were tailgating me just pretty much point the gun at them.
What the fuck?
If this
So,
guy had a gun, he'd
unfortunately, this
probably pull out a
NC
gun.
priest
No, I don't pull out my gun for
got
that.
pulled over, and
I just throw my empty bottles at him.
he doesn't let. He reminds me of Constantine almost. Like he got the raggedy look. He's just not in a good way.
I guess you would say he was driven to shoot.
What?
That
in
priest
the
has
world?
seen better days.
Yeah, totally.
I've seen better days.
He I'm willing to bet he's wearing a wife beater below his chin there in the picture.
I bet you. I'm willing to say he's got the white collar and the black
No,
shirt.
he's wearing the wife beater. And it's got stains all over it. I just know it.
Oh man.
You're saying he doesn't have the collar?
Dude, there are
that'd be
some
great.
priests in this world that just legitimately just don't practice what they preach.
Yeah.
But I just thought that was kind of interesting.
You know-
Like I've never been to the point where I've been so mad at someone to pull a gun on them.
I have.
I've been mad, but not to I'd throw
In my
stuff at
younger
him, but I've
days,
never
I
wanted to
have.
pull a gun.
I legit followed somebody. Yeah.
What?
It's a bad situation. No, I'm good.
Because you're from the hood, essay.
I'll leave it at that.
No, I wasn't here last
Legit,
week.
I'll leave it at that.
But in the F1 race at Austria, there was actually a bad road rage incident during the caution lap. One of the drivers, the lead driver, hit his brakes to back up the pack on purpose, build up a lead between the safety car because they get ready to restart. And the guy behind him was in lead for the championship. Well, it's kind of screwed him up, and he got angry and actually came up alongside during the caution lap before they restarted and bumped, like hard, drove into him on purpose.
Shit.
And we're not talking NASCAR where it's just body damage. Open wheel, I mean,
You fuck up a lot of shit.
yeah, it actually caused the person that did the brake check at the time, Lewis Hamilton, caused him to finish third because they had to repair his car.
Damn.
And he did get cited actually for penalty, and I think they're making him miss next week's race for it.
Well,
I mean, that's a $50 million paycheck right there.
moving on to the next story. Fighting aside, we argue quite a bit on the show.
We
just for the
we
fun of
never
it,
argue.
I mean,
Look,
But-
that's what makes this show what it is. To be honest,
Yeah,
with you.
we talk like
I love Kyle. I hate all of you, though.
the way we
all your
talk to
guts.
each other on the show is basically how we talk to each other normally.
Nothing changes.
but
And the
we've never been to the point where
It does now, just to the point that when we get into an argument like that, it's like save it for next
Save
week's
it
show.
for the show.
behind
Yeah, now
that's what
behind
show,
cameras, we still treat everyone here like shit.
so
yeah, because Factor fucks up all the time.
real
all the
quick,
time.
Star
I
Wars
beg the fucking
or Star
difference.
Trek?
Star
Wars.
Star Wars.
Star Trek.
Stargate.
Boom! Fucking Mike's fired. So anyway, this story happens.
Battlestar Galactica.
Dear God.
But then again, I'm a fan of both. So it kind of...
There's nothing wrong with having both.
You know what?
I mean, I'm a fan of both, but if I had to choose one or the other, I'd go Star Wars.
Lightsabers are
Star
cool,
Wars.
but Cisco is still a badass who punched a god.
All right. So this story right here involves three people.
Don't get me in the middle.
All right.
I love
Two
them both.
people were talking, and
That's like you.
I want everyone to just kind of use your imagination sphere real quick. And just
Imagination.
imagine three people sitting on the couch, and then one person saying, Spock is the shit. And the other guy saying, nah, dog, Yoda's the shit. And then the third guy goes, Joker. And then they started beating the shit. Or after that, everything
Joker.
went to hell. So
Wait,
they were in a heated argument.
Where does Joker come in
Yeah,
between
yeah.
Yoda
Joker's Batman.
and
What the
Spock?
I don't
And also,
know.
this is an important difference. Are we talking Leonard Nimoy Spock or this fucking Zachary Efron bullshit?
Oh,
Whoa.
It's not
this is where
I like him, dude.
Joker came in. At the time that they were making the argument, the third person was playing Batman, the video game, the Arkham series, and
Amazing
And
game.
which
apparently
genre are we
Joker was the trigger for these two that were arguing about Star Wars versus Star Trek, and it went to the point where one of them choked the other one out till he blacked out, and then
Holy shit.
it gets better. He regained consciousness, and then he choked out the other guy. And then they both when he got up, they both started fighting and ended up knocking each other out. And that's when the police came in.
Double knock.
They were both charged with assault and battery and
Flawless
possession of
victory.
marijuana.
Well, you know what the lesson here is? Don't get in a fist fight with marijuana in your pocket.
Just don't do drugs. That's the message we should all take from this.
Don't do drugs.
Buy better shit because it'll calm you down better.
Yeah, I know, right? Well, it was marijuana. You sure? That sounds a lot
Are you
like
sure they weren't?
that sounds a lot like cocaine or meth.
They would not have been choking each other out. They would just beat the shit out of each other.
Sounds like they were doing meth.
And speaking of fighting, I'm just transitioning to every story. You hear about the guy who tried to exit a flight midair, flying from I think Seattle to like India or something like that.
Yeah, he pulled the belt and
India.
said, "This is my stop."
To Beijing, Seattle to Beijing.
Let's see how to make it.
So essentially, this guy went to the bathroom. After he stepped out of the bathroom,
After
he
eating
decided,
Outback.
"I'm just gonna fuck." Outback is the cause. It's the root of all evil.
I agree with that.
He
gets out of the
thought he
plane,
had a wet fart, but
He tries to open the door while they're in flight. So this guy
But that door
fights
doesn't
off
just open.
5 people. He fights off 5 people, boop, 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 all at the same time trying to open the door. Finally, the 5 people and then some more people all grabbed wine bottles and beat the ever-living hell out of him, just cracking wine
So he
bottles
was trying
over
to
the
open
head.
the door.
Yeah,
Can you
he's
imagine
trying-
if they don't think he's like a terrorist or something? So you damn right. They're like, nope, you're
No,
not fucking
Yeah,
bitch.
I'd be like, nah, bitch.
Yeah.
Holy shit,
A lot of
nah.
people could die.
that's what we learned
Bitch.
from Flight 93 at Sooner.
And this is what the aftermath of it looked like.
Let me see.
Oh my lord.
Well,
Yep, that was me.
that's almost unpractical because we all know those doors don't just
Bitch,
open.
you
They
try to
open,
that
but
door,
at
I'm
a
gonna
certain
beat this
altitude.
shit out.
Only at a certain altitude, and the pilot wasn't going to lower
It
the...
was in the back talking smack. He run really funny, tripping.
Did they tie a towel around his head and say, "See, he's a terrorist"?
Wow!
Oh, he
Yes,
You
I
were doing
thought
so well not to be racist. You were doing so well.
Wow, you're doing well till you weren't.
He'd go out through that door. His fucking head would follow first, though. His head would go first.
A couple of other people go too.
Like, oh, you want to go through that fucking door?
All right,
bitch.
so this
got
means
you.
I got to put a candy in the jar.
Yeah, you gotta put $1 in the jar.
through the door.
Oh my god.
Well, I'm starting
That
over again.
sucks.
So I mean that was interesting. Could you imagine like the guy like
There's women and
the guy
kids,
who's always
dude.
wanted to beat the hell out of like he always wants to be a hero and it's like when
This
the
is
flight
my
attendant
chance.
says, "We need help up here." This is my moment.
Not a problem, dog.
Can you imagine the Rocky song like da na na
Man, freaking.
Yeah, it was
That
one
dude
of
would
the
have
five
a
who
field
got
day with
knocked
that.
out,
I
probably.
get to beat the shit out of someone and get paid for it. Hell yeah.
All I would
Can
hear
you imagine
was,
the flight attendants too? I've always wanted to do this.
You can't see me. The time is right now.
All I would hear is,
Damn right.
it's not a problem. That's
Oh
all
my
I would hear
god.
is, it's not a problem,
Like
dog.
you would walk
Not a
in
problem.
there with a smile on your face, wouldn't you? Like I'm about to be a hero, cause he ain't got no weapons. I'm gonna be a hero, baby. I want to be a
motherfucker the fuck
hero.
out.
Oh my goodness. So
I would smother him with fucking pillows, bitch. Die, bitch.
night night, motherfucker.
No more tears. No more tears.
Night night. Say night night.
Oh, the stewardess, can I get another pillow, please?
Good night, sweet prince.
We need another pillow here, please.
Make that too.
You got any chloroform back there by chance?
Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
It'll all be over soon.
Oh my goodness gracious. Well, changing topics one more time. I don't know how to make this the guy who got beat up got sent to the hospital, which leads me to my next story. Amazon AIs are designing phone cases
yes.
generated pictures that are the most popular searched. And it has turned into a dark yet funny area.
It's become a meme, is what you mean.
It is it is making phone cases of largely medical in nature. One I'm looking at, for example, it is an adult diaper worn by an old man with a crutch. You can have that for your iPhone 6 right there.
How is that a top searched? Well,
it uses search data, and it takes whatever is being searched the most, so probably adult for porn, diapers for children, old
or
man.
diapers for porn.
Yeah, diapers for porn.
Crutch for people who get hurt. I mean, this is just one of many
Crutch for
examples.
porn.
You know,
Probably all that.
All
comes
that
from
could
porn.
probably come from porn search engines. Just so you know.
Yeah.
oh Lord.
I did see a video where a porn
are you
porn
looking
star
it up?
made a
I
like
can't find it.
Apparently, one of them is
sex ed video.
a
They
phone
probably did,
a phone case showing someone to prepare how to inject heroin into their arm. Oh, right here. Right here's the heroin one.
What the hell?
Oh man!
You know what? This reminds me of when Microsoft made the AI and put it on Twitter to learn to interact with other people.
I'll have a phone case
And
that'll
in-
show people how
And in
to
45
prepare heroin
minutes,
properly.
the internet turned it into a racist,
Yeah.
sexist pig.
All right. Well, this is one's for the ladies. Cheese wheeled on baddie instead of table.
Wait, what?
So
What?
a cheese wheel being cut on another dude instead of a table. So if you like ripped
That
dudes,
just sounds dangerous.
we've got beautician.
Tony's like, so
hands doing depletion in woman's armpit with wax strips.
Wait, what?
Boy, what? Okay.
Woman
that's-
getting her hair done via armpits waxing. We got crack cocaine or just cocaine on the cell phone.
Oh, hell yeah!
I'll take that one. Hell.
Oh man, toenail fungus on an iPhone 5.
I don't know about toenail fungus, but I'll take the crack cocaine one. That one sounds entertaining.
Old woman with asthma inhaler cell phone cover. Can't go without it. I mean, that's gonna be a stocking stuffer for sure.
I'm gonna get one of these for Factor for Christmas.
Hey, Factor, this one's for you. The endoscopy in hands cell phone cover. That's only a couple years away for you, boo boo.
Well, it should have been like
No,
it
it's
should
a
have been 5 years ago.
adult diaper.
Should have been 5 years ago.
no.
Tampon odor binge cell phone cover. There's one for the whole family.
Oh, ew. That's disgusting.
That's for the teenage daughter or about to be teenage daughter.
It goes on and on. It goes metal butt plugs with crystal cell phone, vaginal discomfort.
Wait, what?
Okay.
Cosmetic Botox injections.
Okay, moving right along.
Yep. Oh my god, dude.
Let's wrap this up.
Wow, dude. Yeah.
These
Why couldn't
these
we-
covers
No.
are amazing,
Pump the
fellas.
fucking-
Why couldn't you just talk about the fireworks airplane?
Damn.
What's there to talk about? I mean, there's so many fire. Okay, let's do a quick rundown. It'll be real quick.
Yeah.
Roman candles. Kids buy a whole bunch of Roman candles. Actually, let me start at the beginning.
This was an adult.
Kid steals. No. I'll get to that one. This is a different one. Kid steals mom's car. Goes across the state to buy fireworks. Buys fireworks. Goes back to town. Starts shooting fireworks off with his friends. Shoots a bottle rocket into mom's car where the other fireworks are. Sets the whole car on fire.
Awesome.
Story one. Story two. Man duct tapes Roman candle onto a glider plane. Styrofoam glider plane. Throws the plane in the air. Flies around. Shoots it. Burns neighbor's house down. 2.
What?
Number 3.
Dumbass.
Kid driving to
at
work
Edge?
using company truck
Burn
decides to
something
break
on
apart
fucking
fireworks, and he's gonna throw fireworks out and mess with his coworkers and stuff. He works for his dad's business. Forgot to lower the window, bounces back in, sets the work company truck on fire. Another one,
Sounds
kids
like something the Blue Goat
in
would do.
Chicago end up starting a small gang war after shooting Roman candles at one of the Roman candles hits a gangbanger, he mistakes it for a bullet and then opens fire. and then other gangbangers start
Open
shooting
fire.
and open fire. And all at the same time, the kids are still shooting bottle rockets at each other, not oblivious to the fact there's real bullets singing by them.
I believe it. It's Nuke City kids.
What else? I mean, there's hundreds and hundreds. I mean, July 5th is like National Firework Disaster Day.
Yeah, because that's how we celebrate.
We burn shit
In
down.
1776, we declared freedom. We got our country, and every year we celebrate it by getting overly drunk and blowing up a small portion.
And barbecues.
No,
that's what barbecue
That's
is.
just
America.
It's really just blowing up a small portion of our country our forefathers fought for.
America.
I mean, I could go on and on and on.
God bless America.
God bless America.
But
It's America.
on this note, we're going to take a quick break. We're going to refill our drinks, and we've got some game stories to yell at each other about. So don't go anywhere. Sit back and relax and enjoy the tour.
I'll be the same.
Welcome back, guys and gals. So, first thing we want to talk about, who here has played Overwatch?
I have.
Not this guy. Nope.
Merc, you're missing out, man.
Justice from
Overwatch.
slightly above ground.
Tony told me not to play it, dude.
What?
Yeah.
I probably
Tony.
played the
I'm
most.
sorry. I'm old school when it
The Latin
comes.
god
I'm waiting
told
for
me not
Quake
to play.
Champions.
What they call me Latino Heat.
You still would like Overwatch.
Oh, no. I had fun with it, but I just like the old school better. You know that.
Yeah, but Quake Champions is not the Quake that you're gonna.
It's
No.
not the Quake I remember. I know.
It's not gonna. Have
not
you
yet.
played Quake Champions?
No,
yet?
I haven't got to play the beta yet, but oh, God.
I've played it. It's essentially Overwatch with Quake skins.
It has support classes.
Yes.
That's so upsetting.
It is, but for competitive shooters, you have to have that style to make it competitive.
Don't need no support team bullshit. It needs to be every man for himself.
There's
That's not
that
Quake
mode
Champions.
too. There's that mode free for all.
Yes, that's
But-
all it should be. Period.
No,
Yes,
no,
yes.
no.
The strongest will rise to the top. Period. Always.
I have to disagree with you wholeheartedly on that.
You would. You're wearing your fuckboy hat.
So this is the hat of power and excellence. I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, going back to my story. Overwatch. Super duper popular.
Let me
I
guess.
mean-
Someone died in an internet cafe in Korea playing it for 40 days straight.
That's World of Warcraft, and no.
Okay.
And League of Legends and Overwatch.
No
So I thought it was all StarCraft.
Huh?
No one's died from Overwatch. Yet.
Oh, died. Oh, never mind. I thought we were
I
talking
thought it
about
was all
PC bombs.
StarCraft.
No, that StarCraft is a whole other beast on its own.
Yeah,
Okay.
it is.
Anyway, Overwatch is getting so popular that they have their own pro league. And their professional league is actually attracting so much swell that Kyle's beloved Patriots are interested in getting a team for themselves, and so is the Detroit Mets? No, where's the Mets from?
That would be New York
New York
Mets. You bastard.
Dude, listen, Mets is baseball, right?
Yes.
See,
He's dying
give me
inside.
Give me credit where credit's due. I guess right on the
You
fucking sports.
un-American bastard.
America.
Listen,
What's
I root
baseball?
for a Canadian team first of all for the baseball. I root for the Blue Jays. All right, so fuck you.
Go back to Panama.
Wow!
Yeah.
Wow!
Listen, the only reason I
There's a
go
second strike against racism tonight.
the reason I go,
He doesn't like baseball.
I've got childhood memories.
You
all right?
hate apple pie, admit it.
Actually, I love apple pie.
Liar.
Put that
My-
shit on.
Liar!
My Hispanic mama makes the best apple pie. It would destroy.
I could
your
put-
mom's
I could put apple
any
pie-
day of the week.
Ooh, damn.
I could put apple pie all over me.
That's right. I'm fucking calling you out, Blue. My mom can beat your mom in making apple pies.
Oh, I won't be a part of this. Can I be a judge?
Shots fired.
I don't know. She makes a pretty good chicken pot pies. So.
It's not a pot pie!
It is
not
a pot
pot
pie.
pie.
It is a
He's
fucking
so
pot
salty
pie.
about
My
it.
parents heard that podcast. They said you were wrong. It's not a pot
Because there's no
pie.
broth
It is
in
a
it.
pot
That's
pie,
a pot
dude.
pie.
There's no broth in it.
No,
There's a
you know
gravy.
what? It's
There's
a
no-
chicken pie.
That's right.
There is
But you
broth
have to
in
admit
it.
that
Fuck
mom
you,
makes
dude.
better apple pie than your
I
mom.
know better. It's a
you.
pot pie.
Not a pot pie.
I already got you to say it's a
Let
chicken
go.
pie on the mic.
What?
Only on the terms that you agree.
We're not
My
going
mom
back to the
makes
pot
a
pie
better
debate.
pie than your
No,
mom.
You already said it.
Back
I don't
to
have
Chico,
to.
what he was talking about.
Anyway, going back to topic. Apparently, not only that, but like Shaquille O'Neal. Who's the guy that owns the Dallas Cowboys?
You're talking about energy?
The guy who's got like a web company or something like that.
Jerry Jones. He's the owner of the Cowboys.
Really? Not the guy that owns the Mavericks?
That's Mark Cuban.
Yeah, I figured he'd be. I mean, he's got more money than most countries.
I think he's one of those too. Like, there's a lot of money going in and supporting these teams. So apparently, they're going to make 5 U.S. sports teams for Overwatch, and Korea's already got their teams. North Japan's got their south, of course. I mean, let's be real.
Yeah. The only thing North has gotten now is an ICBM.
Hey.
Could you imagine
reach Alaska.
you start playing
No,
Overwatch,
it'll
you play it
reach
hard,
like
you get into the pro league,
Like
you
an
are
island-
with the
an
Patriots,
island off of
shoulder to
Alaska.
shoulder
Yeah.
with Tom Brady.
Well, I doubt I'll ever fucking see Tom Brady because he's
Shots fired. Bang, bang,
that'll be
bang.
2 separate teams. But the fact that we'd be technically teammates.
Would you? Yeah, I'm part of the Patriots.
Yeah. By the way, I'm like, look.
You are too old to have the reflexes for Overwatch, old man.
Fuck you, asshole. Nah, sure as hell am not.
I mean, also be aware that the Overwatch League does have a geographical requirement. So basically, you have to buy out like a turf.
Yeah.
So like, what is it? You have to have a city, a localized city base. So one team.
Well, that's
take
most
Los
professional
Angeles.
sports. So
Yeah. So they're trying to do that model. Like, what is it? Miami Heat owns the Misfits team, which is, I think they're European, and they could buy the Miami slot. Envious is located in Charlotte, so they could own that too.
yeah. Isn't Envious playing some like the E3 team or something?
I think they're doing a CS:GO tournament.
They do CS. They do CS:GO. They have an Overwatch team. They have a league team.
Yeah.
They're pretty.
But
big.
anyway, so how about it, guys? We want to be Patriots?
Dude, like,
I'm
You're
always
gonna have to
a
play the
Patriot.
hell out of
To
some Overwatch.
to have that option to play for a team that's not, well, one is one of my favorite teams, but for an owner that's one of my favorite owners too, I'd practice to fucking play for Robert Kraft and the Patriots esports team. Oh, man, damn right.
Wear the Patriots jersey.
Dude, I'd wear that shit to fucking Patriots game on fucking Sunday. And be like I want to go down field level. I want to be with my teammates. They're right down there.
Nah, you're not
Let's
getting
little
it.
pigskin around.
But look, you're not
Mr.
going down the
Spencer,
field level.
we really need to get onto the field. Can you cut it out, please? Just one more throw. Just one more throw, guys.
I just want to go down there.
I want to play Kendrick Brady.
I
Yeah.
just want to go down there and dap
Let
my
Nate be
teammates
proud
back
of
up,
Daddy.
and I'm gonna go back up. So that's how I'm gonna look at it. Like just
They're
give
gonna
me
look at you like this fucking asshole.
just give me the Patriots gear to wear, and like be like, and then like I want to wear like the jacket that says like member of. All fucking
jacket.
day, son.
But
All fucking day.
since the 1980s, we're gonna have members jackets, members only jackets again.
No,
God.
sir. I'll just give me the official, then the New England Patriots logo on the back. I'm fucking in there. Son.
I don't
All
think
fucking
they
day.
would do what is it? They would be title owners. So that would mean that I don't think they would call the Overwatch team like the New England Overwatch team or something. New England Patriots Overwatch team. Because they already do that. What is the Milwaukee Bucks owns FlyQuest?
Yeah, it would have a different
So
name.
it would be like a second name, and also what?
Well,
is
you
the
can
other
have
team?
like the shirt with all the sponsors, and one of them could
I-
be the
I-
The logo would be
the
same.
logo's going to be there.
Yes, and that's all I care
The
about.
logo
Because
and
I
the
know
logo.
what that logo
the
represents.
logos
Yeah.
and the
Look,
colors would probably be the same.
I know how many championships that logo has. And
All
yes,
of them?
you're damn right. I want to be a part of that.
Yeah, I'm
Like,
willing to bet the logo.
If I can
Yeah,
help
the
bring.
I'm gonna give you a question. All right, I'm gonna give you all a question. All right? Your favorite sports team
my
or
favorite
F1 team,
okay,
racing team
I'll
for
say
you.
my-
All right, since you're special, right? Decides to make
I'm
their
a
own
millennial,
esport
I'm
team,
special.
but
They have
here's
one.
the catch:
They have one.
you are a part of that team. All right, congratulations, you are the newest member, but they are the worst team in the league. Do you still have that smile on your face because you're part of that franchise, or
Yes.
Yeah.
or would you rather be the champion of that game and not be a part of that franchise?
Damn, yeah, that's.
No.
I'd rather be a part of that. I'd rather be part of the franchise I'm a fan of.
And see,
even if we're the worst team, I still know
Browns.
that like the
Or the
history
Bengals.
of the sports that surround that city. Dude, I can just wear that logo anywhere in Boston and be like, I'm a member of.
But you are the worst.
Really?
I mean, your team sucks dick.
but the home team is always loved in home turf.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Especially in that city.
Yeah, I grew up in
Black Sox.
Florida around Miami, so trust me, with the Dolphins, we know. You still love the
and
home
Boston
team.
fans are diehard when it comes to their sports, regardless of what they're. I mean, look how many years the fucking Red Sox went without winning a title.
Yeah.
And every year, those fans were right fucking there.
Was it the
until
Cubs
the time
or
that
the
they did?
Red Sox won the World Series?
What's that?
Was it the Cubs or the Red Sox that won the World Series?
They
Black
both did.
Sox?
The Red Sox won first,
Yeah.
and then the Cubs won many years later. But I mean, because the Cubs just won last year.
Yeah.
But that was like when hell froze over.
Yeah, because they had the
World
goat
Series.
curse. The
The
goat
what?
curse.
The goat curse.
The goat curse that kept the Cubs from winning. The
What's
Cubs
the-
used to be a dominating team back in the prime days of baseball, sir.
But then they didn't win for.
What's
many-
They
Goat
didn't win
curse.
for over 100 years.
Explain the
because of
goat curse.
All right, I can't remember the year exactly because ball sports generally isn't my.
Back in the day,
This is
Motorized
literally
sports?
like 1910, like in the teens, 19 teens. Okay,
Dateline.
there was
And the mob was rigging it.
no, there was a bar across the street from Wrigley Stadium, right? Wrigley. Mm-hmm. Anyway,
Wrigley Field.
Wrigley Field, yeah. Anyway, and the owner of the bar would go and watch the Cubs play. And that back in that day, they were a champion team like Yankees or Red Sox or anyone else, like regularly. Anyway, he owned 2 seats there, one for him and one for his pet goat. Well, one day the goat had been coming for like years regularly. Someone complained, and they kicked him and his goat out. And he put a curse on them, and because Press was there, that's when Press was there, they covered everything. That they would not win the championship that year, and they would not win again until they repented for their error. And believe it or not, they were doing like things with goats related to that goat with the same guys, like descendant family members, yearly opening day for over 100 years. It was literally called the goat curse. You can look it up.
And you know the odd thing about those two franchises when they broke their curse? The owner of the Red Sox, when they broke their curse, is now the owner of the Chicago Cubs when they broke their curse last year. Mm-hmm. Not the owner. Not the owner. I'm sorry. The general manager.
General manager, yeah.
He was the general manager of the Red Sox, and their team was playing great. They won 2 or 3 titles within that time frame. And then he left the Red Sox and he went and joined the Cubs because the Cubs wanted him and they wanted him to see if they could do the same thing with his club.
Yeah.
Curse
So
breaker!
he had to break the club down and reform it with newer athletes, and they just won their title last year. So he's a GM who's won multiple World Series titles
Multiple
and broken
teams.
2 curses,
yeah.
and he's young as shit.
Yeah.
Curse breaker!
Now, also, going back to it, my favorite team, Mercedes-Benz in racings, does have a professional E-team.
Really?
There's a racing simulator on Steam. I can't remember the name of it.
Oh.
But for
All I know
2
is
years,
if
they've
I'm on
actually
Team
done
Mercedes,
racing.
they better fucking get a car's got to be fucking splat or something.
Hey, if you win, if you're in the winning group, like what they do is they do multiple races, and then the top winners go up against their team, and if you're able to at least tie or beat them, you go to the Mercedes race driving school in Germany.
But then give
Do
me
you get a
car,
car
You do get a car.
to keep?
Yes.
Oh, there.
Now here's a question.
And it's an AMG series, so we're talking starting price tag 90,000 American.
Damn. Now here's the question.
What?
How much money do you think it's going to take for? Let's go around the table. How much do you think it's going to take for someone to buy into the league?
See, here's the thing.
Minimum.
Like the Patriots, because
I already know how much. So.
Because
You know how much?
I know the Patriots, and I know they don't pay large sums of money
For talent.
I mean, look at what they pay Tom Brady.
I don't know how the individual, but I know the total.
You
for
would
the team.
think that your team wins 5 Super Bowls in the time that you have ownership. You have the greatest quarterback in NFL history on your team. You think he probably
alleged?
No, there's not alleged. He is
Alleged.
Deflating balls.
Shut up. You would think that his contract would be one of the richest in the NFL, right?
No, I know with it.
He's not even close.
Yeah. Boston doesn't want you unless you want to be there.
But at the same time, he keeps his payroll down because, to the point, Tom Brady doesn't really fucking matter to him. He doesn't need it like that. He keeps his payroll down to the point that they can keep on bringing back people that make that team great. That's why that team is great every year because they manage their money well.
Yeah.
Their players aren't selfish, and the minute that a player's like demanding max money or max contract, they ship them to another team.
Yeah.
They do it every year. They're like, oh, okay, so you're not even willing to negotiate to try to keep other talent around
You're here for the wrong reason.
to help us win championships, right? Okay, we'll send you off this way.
Yeah.
And they do it every year.
So my question, right? Total for the entire
your franchising spot
for a team, how much? We'll start with you.
Probably $1 million plus.
No, for the team.
Yeah.
with the franchise team or like the franchise spot or the team.
Well, wait a minute. You're
So are
talking.
you talking about the spot to hold the registration or to actually put together the team?
Both.
Probably to put the other team because you're going to be probably providing them hardware. So we're talking
That's not a
at
lot of
least
money.
5 computers.
You're talking a good probably $5 million.
Yeah, that's what payroll, travel, any travel time or expenses or practice. I mean,
So
'cause
you're
all
saying
that's
5,
online.
you're saying 1.
I'm saying 5, yeah.
I'll go 3.
15 mil, at least.
Tony's the closest without going over. It's actually $20 million a team.
Oh, is that just the registration?
I believe
That's
it.
registration and team setup for like living costs, equipment,
Yeah.
the whole nine.
Where the fuck
Okay,
are
they're
they
average $20 million a team.
They're not that each person's getting $20 million.
I
It's
know
just
that.
that's for the.
I mean, you got to think that's their payroll too. So
They're probably paying their internet.
I mean, how many people are they putting per team?
6.
6 to 5, just depending
6
on the
and
game.
subs.
Yeah, it
Okay,
depends
so
on the
let's say
area.
they pay each of their players.
Also, sometimes you got to get
$500,000.
visa lawyers.
Yeah.
Then you got to pay for visa lawyers
I
sometimes
mean, you're
too.
talking.
Yeah, you're gonna pay-
talking $3 million in salary.
Chances are you're paying for their internet to play and practice, your
Food.
voice communication,
Coaching staff.
the game. I mean, yeah, practice time,
Coaching
hardware.
and support staff.
Hardware. Let's just go into hardware. We know what professional grade mechanical keyboards,
I have all that.
DP, high sensitive mouses. You know,
It's great.
4K monitors. I mean,
Okay, I don't have that.
yeah.
well, they want their team to have the best,
best equipment, yeah.
and for
And housing.
to bring out the best. For
No, the housing is.
It's a lot of money.
Just depending on the city.
It depends on the city, but
Like if you're in California, you're paying a lot of money.
You can fucking put me up in as long as it's an apartment that I can have me and my family in.
Okay, here's a
That's
question.
good.
Wife and kids move with you, obviously, to Boston, right? You have the shittiest apartment ever. Like, but you're part of the team. You're part of the Patriots.
Cockroaches.
cockroaches
leaking
crawling
seeds.
across your
First-
tent.
That's different. Like one, I wouldn't put my
Family
kids
like
through
that,
that.
yeah.
There's no way I'd have my kids living something like that. And there's no way a team is going to have anybody live
No,
like
they-
that.
I'm just saying, this is what if make
You
believe.
can't. You don't even
He
do
would be
an
paid at
apartment.
least
They're gonna do a
75
house.
grand.
Look,
They're going to do a house. Goes.
You're part of the Patriots, Kyle.
if I'm getting paid $500,000 to play that game, they
You
can
can
put,
afford
they
a
can put
house.
me in that apartment. That's fine. I'll live there my fucking self. But I will buy another house for my family. to
Yeah.
live
Another
in.
house as attached.
I can respect that.
I would buy either another apartment or I buy another house for my family to live in. But
Actually-
if I have to stay in that apartment, I would do that. But my family can go live on the apartment.
Willing to
house.
bet, being a team scenario, they're not going to have them play at their own houses. They're going to have like an office area. They
There's
can.
gonna
No,
be a team facility.
it would be
Yeah.
it would be
They
either
would
a
have a
gaming
team
house,
facility.
a team facility / office.
Yeah.
So,
But just knowing that we can get our fucking pep talks from Tom Brady
Brady.
and Bill Belichick. I
you
mean,
are the greatest team in the USA. No,
I mean,
what?
you wear that logo and you know
Does
what
that
that
mean
logo
we're
means.
going to name
Yes,
our
sir!
team the Goats?
People already love that with Rick
Bah.
Fox.
Bah.
Oh, so switching gears real quick because obviously this is a great story to topic. You know they're making a new Lion King movie.
Wait, what?
They're making a new Lion King movie.
Live action one, yeah.
Yeah, live action. Yeah, we knew that.
It's not like the Mulan one where they're not having songs.
Yeah, but
The circle.
They're making live action to all their movies right now.
Yeah.
I understand that. But you know who's playing? Listen, Zazu, right? The annoying talking bird. John Oliver is doing the voice of that.
What?
So, good, bad, yes.
I
I
don't know.
don't care.
I'm just trying to figure out where this ties into video game news.
Yeah, where this time the video
Well-
game is. Are they doing the live action video game off of it?
Of course,
I don't care.
but
Is it Gundam Versus?
no, it's not that
I
easy.
don't give a fuck then.
Listen, Mufasa is played by James Earl Jones.
James Earl Jones?
You said,
Yes.
You said.
Guess who's
September
playing
29th?
Puma?
September 29th, Mark.
Pumbaa.
Who's playing Pumbaa?
You can be a Gundam throne.
Take a guess. Shot in the dark.
Why don't you go charge Zaku? It's faster. It's still Zaku, but it's bright red and it's faster.
John Goodman.
No.
Like 3 times faster.
Seth Rogen.
And it can
shit.
use a hyper bazooka.
Yeah.
That actually works.
Does it?
That actually works.
I can see that.
That actually kind of works.
Really?
Yeah, I kind of see that.
Actually, that works. For Pumbaa? Yeah, I see it. It's actually a pretty good choice.
Really? Puma.
Yeah.
The fat
Pumbaa, yeah.
warthog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seth
Hakuna
Rogen.
Matata, motherfucker.
That actually works.
I can see that.
Oh, you guys are crazy. I don't see that at all. I think it's a terrible mistake.
No, because I thought The Rock was going to be bad in Mona, but I was wrong.
That was awesome.
That's Moana.
Oh, it's Moana, sorry.
The
Mona?
fuck is Mona?
Look, I never claimed to be culturally
I love Mona.
broad. Or
Mona is spelled M-O-N-A.
Look, I don't look at the name that well, and I don't care.
There's so many more words in Moana than
I saw
there's-
Mona, okay? That's all that.
Oh, Lord. So, who here likes to play MMOs? Yeah? No? Somebody?
I'm watching One
A
Piece.
little bit.
Well,
I like
Wild
to
West Online just showed a new gameplay trailer where they actually play a little bit of the game. It's looking pretty interesting. I don't know how it's going to work fully.
From what I
this the
understand,
console trailer
the
or
creator
what?
of the game bit a lot
PC
off
one
for
right
Red
now.
Dead Redemption, is what I hear. I
Well,
don't know how true that is.
Red Dead Redemption bit off a lot of every other Western out there.
Yeah.
I mean, when you're talking cowboys, you can only go so many. Either someone's poisoned the water well, there's engines coming.
Someone
or-
rustled the cattle!
and train robbery and
Gold Rush.
Gold Rush.
Or banditos.
You can say oil too.
Pew, 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 pew.
I mean,
So, I mean-
basically, every cowboy movie that's good, Open Range, Tombstone, A Good, Bad, the Ugly, well, there you go. That's all of them.
I do like this one
What?
mechanic
Throw a 310
quite a bit,
to you.
though.
I was exactly
The
what I was
original,
gonna
not the
say.
remake.
What the remake was really good.
No.
I will say I do like this one mechanic. Any player can have a bounty on them at any time.
I'm going to do that to Blue.
And you
all
can
the
become
time.
a bounty hunter in the game and just hunt other players down.
What,
Just
if
for
you get a
just for a
bounty?
living.
Can you
I'm
turn
gonna do
Like you
yourself
can do
in?
that in the game.
Can you turn yourself in if you have a bounty on yourself?
I'm pretty sure you just get arrested.
Why not?
No, well, the way the infamy works in the town, say if you are a dick player and you've been dick players
Blue.
to other players,
I'm
your
not a
infamy
dick
in
player.
towns will increase, and then when it reaches a certain limit, the authorities in the game will arrest you. So if you try to walk into town, they'll shoot you and put you into break in the old pokey. But seeing some of the gameplay of it, like you have to actually track these people down, and it's a pretty large world, and you're only given a rough locale where they're at the moment, and then you actually can either hire a tracker or track them themselves, like using like clues, like okay, he walked due west, and you can see like the footprints and shit like that. It looks pretty cool.
Nah, I don't care. Moving on.
Wow.
What the fuck?
Whoa, dude.
That's rude as
I
hell.
was even fucking interested in it, dude.
Were you
Damn.
really?
Yeah, really.
It looks interesting.
Yeah.
It's
dick.
all cowboy themed, you know.
Is that the console trailer?
No, it is the PC trailer,
You fucker.
but
You're a
I
brat.
don't care about anything right now but Gundam Versus. That's the next game
You're a
coming
oh
out.
yeah, I bet you care about this next story.
What?
Fucking fan made Mega Man Maker
All right,
like
you got
Mario
my
Maker.
attention.
So fuck you.
You got my
Gonna get
attention.
banned.
So apparently
DMCA.
it's scheduled to release in 5 more days.
Cease
Mijo.
and
Well,
desist.
I'm gonna have to put that on my credit card. What
So,
system?
I'm looking it up right now.
It's fan
for
made.
you.
Don't you know? I don't.
Because I didn't pull up the details, dick.
That means you can't pay for it.
I want it.
If they try to pay for it, man, Capcom's gonna have a fucking field day.
They
Sure,
probably
they will.
already are gonna have a field day.
They already are, but
It has its own soundtrack, so...
It takes a bit longer than Nintendo, though.
No, and Capcom will actually just buy it from them. And then release it as content.
Mega Man Maker?
Well, Mega Man games back in the day were...
Good.
You know, I mean, Dark Souls are challenging, but we all know that games nowadays are nowhere near as hard. Look at the way people are whining about Crash Bandicoot.
Crash Bandicoot got a great review.
You got a great review, but
And
people
are fucking bashing the shit
are
out
bashing
right
it.
now because
It's too
fucking
hard.
I'm like,
People
get
are
the fuck
literally
outta
saying
here.
it's harder than Dark Souls.
Yeah, there are people legitimately pissed off at that game because it's quote unquote too difficult. I'm like,
They're just whiny shits, and they don't really know what difficult is. They
getting
never.
fucking butthurt by
Yeah, they quit.
I want a spoon fed
Go play some.
platter.
Go play some
Fuck
old
outta here.
Castlevania. Go play some old Ghosts and Goblins. Learn what
Well,
really.
old school games were meant to be hard because they didn't want people to beat them and then return the game within the return period.
We had rental places back then. We didn't have to buy
chug
them.
quarters. Most games are meant to chug quarters.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Chuck quarters.
Most
Exactly.
games are like that, so...
Strider, eat up quarters, but it was still fun
Bison.
to play.
And Bison.
No, I mean
quarters.
the actual
PC.
Strider arcade.
Oh, I know
For
that.
right now.
PC. I will be on my PC.
But apparently it'll be free. So you want to download it as soon as possible, the 15th when it releases.
Okay, I will.
Before they get the old cease and desist.
Yup.
Like I got that fan-made Pokemon game, like
Pokemon Uranium.
I have that.
That game's dope.
It's really good for a fan-made program. Like it's really good.
Gold.
Good, very good.
You said goat.
Did I say good?
You said
I
goat.
said good.
You
For
said
the
goat.
record,
said
you said a diamond in the intro.
Did I?
You said blue diamond in the intro, by the
I
way.
did probably.
You did.
Well, I'm Blue
Shame.
Diamond. I'm Blue Diamond on PlayStation because you can't change your name on PlayStation.
I'm pretty sure you can. I just
No,
think
you
No, you
can't.
can change your
You-
first and
you
last.
can't.
You cannot.
You cannot really.
Please, Shuhei. Please. If you hear
You have
us.
to create a whole new account.
And
Whole
then
new
and
account.
then you lose your purchases and stuff.
Like
Like
good thing I made
seriously,
a second account with Big Boss on it.
seriously, Sony, Microsoft made it you can change your name for $10. Why can't you? You lazy fucks. I love my PS4 now. I've been playing it nonstop.
Yes.
But seriously,
He's holding a controller with no
I am.
power to
the
it.
whole time he's been holding
for
the controller.
no apparent
He's
reason
been fondling
whatsoever.
it very lovingly.
I mean, quite awkwardly.
I got.
For being
Well, I
honest.
have the whole Kingdom Hearts series now. I got Final Fantasy VII. I got Final Fantasy X remastered.
Why don't you play Final Fantasy 15 or 14, you dick?
That's on PC.
And
And PlayStation 4.
I don't want to play it on PlayStation. I want to play it on PC.
Then why aren't you playing?
Because that's Star Trek with Season 13.5 getting ready to go. And you don't have the pointy ship anymore. Ha!
So what? Real quick in MMO world, Stormblood is fantastic. Star Trek Online has. I used to have this awesome ship.
No, you
It
still
looked
have
a
the
dagger.
ship.
I still have it, but an even awesomer.
A better version of it.
me
Imagine a
off.
giant flying sword of death.
No, imagine owning a Ferrari and then the newest Ferrari comes out like 2 seconds later. Like, you buy a brand new Ferrari and then something that beats that Ferrari in every way, shape, and form comes out like a week later.
I'd be a little bit pissed.
Exactly.
And you can't even buy it, like traditionally buy it.
Oh, my
It's like a
goodness gracious.
prize. A rare prize.
So, what's everybody got going on this week? Merc?
Ark.
That's right, we have been playing Ark.
Yeah,
haven't
we started playing
Yep.
Ark again. All of us. I'll be doing Dark Souls 3, and I'm going to restart Final Fantasy
I
7.
wasn't done, asshole.
Again?
Uncharted.
Okay. Are you going to
And-
stream it this time?
Roll me a D20.
I got one in my bag.
There you go. D20.
14.
Bullshit.
No, I legit got a 14.
Okay.
Alright, Merc is streaming Uncharted.
Which one?
1.
Oh, my lord.
Start from the beginning.
Yep, go through.
Start
where
from the
I'm
bottom,
playing.
now we're here.
Sorry, I was going to say the same.
So,
Let's start from the bottom,
why
now
are you
here.
redoing Final Fantasy? And by the way, a little critique for you. Talk more when you fucking play
Yes,
Final
well-
Fantasy. Jesus.
well,
we just
I
stand
had
look at
to-
you with your mouth
I'm
agape
just-
like,
I was just standing there like
Because
watching.
I
you just-
love Final Fantasy 7, okay? I legitimately
offer
love
some fucking commentary, bro.
Well, here's the thing. I started streaming.
It's like
but
drinking
I
sand.
didn't have Twitch. I was once a Twitch Prime member, and I'd gone and set it up to keep recordings. But when I canceled my Twitch Prime, it changed my settings back to default, so it wasn't recording.
That's not it. We watched your live stream.
Yeah, I know that.
And
but I'm saying I don't have those video footage, and I didn't have a camera or a headset for most of that. I only had a camera for that last one.
You just had your mouth agape. You need
because I love Final Fantasy.
You need to talk.
Also, I was using the standard cheap head talking.
We could hear you crystal clear.
See, there was one guy in the chat saying he could barely hear me.
No, we could hear you just fine.
None of that just deviates from the fact that.
Well, I will make sure I talk better.
Talk about anything. Talk about the game. Tell us your thoughts, your comments. Dear Lord, it was just like you talked for like 30 seconds. Oh, it's getting good. It's getting good. Quiet for the next hour and a half.
Well, yes, okay. Look, I'm a grinder on those games. I will sit down and fight random monsters for hours.
Talk about though. All right, Tony, what's going on in your world? Why aren't you playing Final Fantasy?
Because I'm watching One Piece.
You need to stop watching One Piece.
I was trying to watch One Piece while playing Final Fantasy, but then I ended up really liking One Piece.
Listen, One Piece is great.
Yeah, One Piece is
filler anime.
It's not filler!
When there's nothing else to watch, when you've watched all the new seasons,
and that was One Piece.
Then you throw in some One Piece.
I liked the manga of One Piece better than the anime.
It is really good. The manga's really good.
Manga's really good.
Well done.
What do you got going on?
I'm playing a lot of Overwatch. When I mean Overwatch, I mean I'm practicing Pharah. Because I'm primarily a support main.
You don't invite nobody to play?
What? You're always playing PUBG!
Listen, I'm willing to play whatever.
You're always playing PUBG.
Yeah, you're
Every
playing
time
PUBG.
I see you online on Discord, it's like, oh, Big Boss playing PUBG.
Listen.
And everyone else in there is playing PUBG.
You want to play Overwatch? I'll play Overwatch.
I'm just
You
saying.
gotta let me know. But you don't talk to me. You're like...
You haven't been playing Dark Souls with me. Why not?
Because you haven't invited me. All it takes is a quick text. Hey, bro.
Details.
Dude, don't worry. We've been inviting him to Dark Souls for years.
Yeah.
They haven't fucking...
But not been years?
Yes, because the
It's
game's been
a couple
out...
months.
No, the game's been out for over a year already, so...
Yeah, but when I started playing, and you didn't start playing for a hot minute.
No, we played when the game came out.
No.
Factor, I'm gonna have to
Yes,
play.
we did.
I'm gonna have to buy
fucking
Bloodborne
did.
and play
Yes,
that
we
with
did.
Factor.
Anyway.
I do have...
So is that all you got going
Still
on?
going through it.
I'm just trying to branch out from just playing Zenyatta and Anna and Lucio.
Okay. What do you got going on, Factolio?
Well, I mean, as long as I don't get any more food poisoning this weekend, I should have a lot going on. I got Dynamic Duo this weekend.
What are you playing?
Quarters. I think we're doing a VR game. I think we're trying that Spider-Man Homecoming VR experience.
Ooh, yeah. What about that Air Force thing that's on the PlayStation?
I had that downloaded too. I just haven't done it yet.
Yes, Mark?
Pretty sure I got Gears 3. Can we get some Gears 3 Horde mode going on sometime soon?
What about
Yeah,
Gears
you
4?
can play Gears with me anytime you want to.
Gears
As long as
3,
someone-
Horde
if anyone
Why
wants to
3?
play Gears,
I know
I'm
we
fucking
all
down.
have fucking Gears, dude. Let's get some Gears
Why 3? Why not 4?
Because I love Gears 3 Horde mode.
Because I can't play with you then.
I love Gears 3
If you
Horde
had,
mode.
if you were going
Dude,
to play
I-
4,
You
I
got
could play
4
with you.
quarters? What's 4 quarters this week?
The fan votes. I got to put the vote up tonight.
Okay. What are the choices?
I haven't determined yet, but we'll put Gears 3 up there.
So, Gears 3, can I put in a vote for something?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's called Gears 3.
Do we all have Payday, too?
Yes.
Yeah, Payday 2. Yeah.
Yes, we do.
I don't have it, but I can
It's on sale right now. You can get it like stupid cheap. Today's the last day of the Ultimate Game Sale.
So, yeah, take a look.
And I actually have an
what
expert
else?
on Payday, so if we pull
Oh
it
yeah,
up,
speaking of
I know a guy that fucking plays shit out of it.
Speaking of free stuff on Xbox real fast, anime, Season 1, Dragon Ball Z, the original American broadcast version in HD, free. Season 1 of Fairy Tail Frights, and Season 1 of Yu Yu Hakusho free on Xbox this month. All you gotta do is claim it in the store.
Oh well.
What other games do we all have for the fan project? Do we all have PlayStations now or no?
Yes.
Yes, we all have
Yeah, we all
PlayStation.
PlayStations.
We could do
Diablo,
Diablo,
I own-
Starforge.
I own
That free to
Diablo.
play MMO, Starforge. We all make a character.
Star Force.
I looked at Starforge.
Let's play Killing Floor.
I remember
Killing
you
Floor.
mentioned-
Ooh, we all have Killing Floor.
Yeah, we're Killing Floor.
I mean, because it was free.
Or Broforce.
Broforce! I've
Go
gone
down for
I bought that
Killing Floor.
just
I don't play
because.
Killing Floor. Come on.
Killing
All
Floor.
right, let's
Pretty
put Broforce, Killing Floor, Gears of War 3, and Payday 2.
Yeah.
All right, let's put
Sounds
those
good.
up.
Merc had Payday. He just didn't like it. He got annoyed with it.
It's true.
And I mean, other than that, I'll probably be on.
Does have a really bad console port.
Still working through Bloodborne. I got to start Until Dawn. And
I started that when I was house sitting. That was
Oh yeah,
good.
it's
Yeah,
after
Until
July
Dawn was
10th now,
pretty
so that means
fucking
it's
good,
free
dude.
now.
Yeah.
It was good.
And episode 2 of Game of Thrones I'll be on.
I'm going to be streaming on our YouTube channel. I'm going to be
Really?
Yes, fuck you. All right. I'm going to be playing, of course, Stormblood. I finally finished A Realm Reborn, so now I'm on the Havens Ward. I haven't hit any of the story yet, so I'm probably going to start from there. I'm also going to be playing PlayerUnknown's Battleground because I'm addicted to that right now.
I'm waiting for that to come to
I
console.
am
I can't wait
a
for that to come
literal
to
god in the game.
fucking
I got
Xbox.
2 kills with a frying pan. Check it out, my video on Big Boss Space.
The
Empire.
frying pan does deflect bullets.
It does.
I'm just saying you should stop pandering yourself.
I'm just saying, I got 2 kills with a fucking frying pan. I am fucking amazing.
Oh, did you ever get the? Never mind. I'll ask you later. Cause
All right. But that's the 2 games I'm mainly going to play. If you guys want, please check out all of our social medias, GameNightLounge.wordpress.com. Please give our podcast some stars, some ratings, some comments on the iTunes. It helps us out a whole bunch, and we'd really appreciate it if you did. Also, be sure to check out our Facebook and our YouTube page, Game Night Lounge.
Don't we still have that giveaway thing going on with the emojis?
Mm-hmm.
We do
It's
have
still going on there.
the giveaway. We actually got some brand new prizes. Got some Final Fantasy merch. We got some Crash Bandicoot, some Call of Duty stuff,
some Xbox stuff.
some Xbox.
Final
We got
Fantasy?
some. Yeah, I already said that.
Yeah.
I got some Popco stuff from Stranger Things.
Yeah, so all it takes is just communication and just participation from you guys, the listeners. So just getting the communication with us. Just be a part of our social media, whether that's on Facebook, whether that's on Twitter. Just giving out all kinds of free shit. So you guys are, it's free, and all it takes is just some commentary.
Also, if you have like $1 to burn, go to our Patreon page and donate to us. It helps us out and helps us make the podcast. Patreon/Game Night Lounge is where we're at.
Yeah.
So thank you guys so much for listening, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.
Peace.
Liz.
please.
Like what?
Okay.
Yeah, axe. I don't know if it's sword or an axe, but I love it. My God, I love Gundam Barbados, and they're finally bringing out the rest of Gundam Unicorn. I found out how many volumes of Gundam Unicorn was missing from the U.S.
Drink this.
You like, wasn't it like?
Oh, I love this stuff. Why?
3 episodes.
Keep them
one
on the
disc.
towel, though.
7
Because I know
volumes
this last
total. 1 through
podcast,
6
yeah,
are
every time you
available.
put down a drink, we get,
Oh,
Kinda
so
heavy.
it's like
yeah, especially in
Okay.
front of that mic, so, yeah. Make sure to put them on towels.
But yeah, we're missing only 1 volume for
Right.
Gundam Unicorn, which has the Unicorn Gundam, the Banshee Gundam, then it has Kiyasha, Seninju, and there's
Which
another
one is
ace.
Unicorn Palace? Whose internet is that?
I don't know.
Neighbors below.
Probably. Or the neighbors behind us, actually. Because I have the young girl.
Oh, I'm missing something pivotal.
what?
Excuse me. I'm missing something pivotal. Can't do the podcast without it. It's good.
He needs his liquor.
How's our audio coming in?
Anal butt juice.
And I'm so upset I missed the American episode.
Anal butt juice.
What?
You
Okay.
guys are not American at all.
That's the first thing that came to my mind.
You didn't know anything.
Podcast is good.
I don't know
We're
what you're
good.
talking about.
The
Press
how
over.
American are you? Your American knowledge.
Ah, yeah.
What? Turn off AC?
Ow! Fucking stop it, Tony, you dick.
I'm trying to move my knees.
The hat? That's
Now
what you're
I do
missing?
have a funny story I saw yesterday. I thought would, or no, 2 days ago. I thought would be awesome. A guy for 4th of July. You know those giant styrofoam airplanes? A guy attached bottle rockets to it, threw it with them lit, and they went off while it was gliding around. Went in a circle and set his neighbor's house on fire.
Genetically modified. No, speaking
Like,
of
got
genetically
hit in the house,
modified
got stuck,
things,
and then
I read
exploded.
the title Jesus Christ.
Oh, I was about to say, like, dude, that just did not segue well.
Well, you can cut that.
I was about to be like,
That's one of my. That segue.
We're gonna record the podcast while listening. To the
Remix!
just say?
What episode was that?
The last one.
That's the
Was
beginning
it?
of the first one.
Yeah.
Was it really?
Yeah, it's the one we did the day
I
before
don't
4th of
remember.
July.
I can't believe Jerry likes listening to the podcast.
Who?
Jerry, my stepdad.
Because he instantly forgets about it.
Does he really?
Yeah, he actually likes it.
Hi, Jerry.
Wait, what are numbers?
No, don't mention him. But my God,
No, we're going to mention him now.
no. But he actually likes it. He listens. He likes the intro that you did.
You're
with the
probably-
old radio sound.
You're probably actually we'd probably actually be very surprised about, the kind of people.
Well, he
that
likes
do
the fact
that.
that he can tell like we're friends and we're
Ben, sit right
we're
there.
being real. You know.
Well, yeah, because if I said it to just some random person, the comment I made about Tony last week, it'd been a fucking rap.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that was
So right
so
there, bud.
hurtful.
Wait, which one was? Oh yeah.
didn't mean it
There's
that
people
way,
like
though.
Tony.
I completely apologize for that comment. I didn't mean it the way it came out.
offended. It's
That sounded kinda
okay.
sweet.
I'm offended. Fuck.
I don't have something shoved up my ass. I'm not hurt.
I just want to put that out there.
Like he listened to it and he's like, ooh.
I listened to it. I was laying in bed, I had my headphones on, and I'm just like, and I'm listening to it, and I was like, yeah, I can see where Chico's like, wow, really?
Now,
Wow.
I did have something of an idea.
What?
I mean, we have a general format we follow. Why don't we set a format for like game news in order, like cover PlayStation first, Xbox second, Nintendo, and then PC.
We don't want to break it up like that, do we?
Don't want to
Why
no.
not?
I thought we're breaking it by just news stories, not like per.
Well, I mean,
console.
like,
do.
Well, I'm always up for fucking changing the format a little bit. If you think breaking it down by.
I mean, how do you want to?
Well, I mean,
break
like-
it down?
like basically when we're talking about exclusives, since we tend
54,
to
5400,
Oh, we're at 5,400.
5449.
Oh my god.
So they're going up. Still,
Looks like we had a little dip here.
that's just in that one time frame.
And no fidget spinner while we're recording.
That was on
That
the
thing makes noise.
yeah, I know.
Is that the 4th?
5th.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was the 4th.
yeah well,
So
that
the
would make
4th of July,
sense.
we didn't have many listeners, but
That would
it
make
went-
sense. We don't
it
have
went
a
back
very
up on the
family-friendly show.
I
No,
do not.
fuck that.
Yeah, because I mean, who's gonna put us through their fucking Bluetooth speakers on their family cookout? You know what I'm saying?
Me?
The amount of times that we dropped the F bomb on this show, I mean, I highly doubt we're getting played at Grandma's cookout.
I never fucking cuss.
I
during
have
the show.
been trying
What
to
the fuck
get
you
better
talking
about how much I curse.
Do I fucking
I'm
cuss
trying.
on this show? I don't fucking think so.
Really?
It's
Are
a
you
process.
being serious or are you being
Really?
facetious?
I'm trying to be
How
less-
much of a process?
Okay.
Like a 50-step process, and you're at step 2.
Yes. Look, I'm
Learn
trying to
from
be.
within.
I'm trying to be less racist. Also,
All right, so a couple
You're
of
not
topics
succeeding.
that I.
I'm not succeeding.
I try.
I'm trying.
I'm-
All right. Shut the fuck up.
So the top news story we're going to talk about today is the Pope has declared that the body of Christ cannot be gluten
Not the
free.
Pope, the Vatican.
The Vatican. Well, the Pope
What?
told the Vatican that the
yeah,
body
the
of
Pope
Christ
tells the
cannot
Vatican, I mean.
Cannot
be,
compel you.
So somebody can't come. Somebody can't go for communion
and be
and be like,
Get the little wafer.
and expect
Is
that
this
and expect that the body of Christ is gluten free.
I can't believe that's an actual.
Apparently that's been a complaint. So I'm
That's
like,
a good one.
Is
That's
that
the news story.
that's a
is
good
that a legitimate thing
No,
that
that's a
people
good one.
legitimately
That's a
go
good
to
one.
church?
No,
It's
that's
like,
like
But there is a
save
option
that.
for people who can't eat like
Yeah, there's
Okay, let's move right along.
it's
That's
like
a good
a
one.
pressed
That's a good
fruit patty.
I can see.
Let's
it.
save this. Save this.
Yeah, save it.
I mean, I
Save
understand
it.
that there was a food
No,
allergy
save
or
it.
something.
Save it.
Save it.
Game
It's
news:
gonna irritate me.
Overwatch Pro League starts to attract Patriots and Mets owners to
Makes
their
sense.
rosters.
Yeah, makes
Makes
sense.
sense.
By the end of the year, they will expect to have 5 professional U.S. teams.
About the Olympic thing. I missed.
Are we going to have an expanded esports rant? Because Overwatch...
Esports is not an
because
Olympic
that's very
sport.
iffy.
Thank you.
A
No one knows
sport,
too
but
much
it's
about
not an Olympic sport.
Thank you. Talk to him. He was the one that was arguing.
Look, I want to stay away from that topic because it brought me to a place last week that I am now
I will say-
apologizing for.
Hey, come on. It's okay. I still love you.
I would say it's a
We're
sport,
still friends.
but it's not an Olympic sport. But to that degree, there's Olympic sports that shouldn't be there.
Yeah, we covered that. Bowling.
Not just bowling, but like curling, long jumping. I've never heard of a sport should
long
be.
jumping should be in there. I mean,
Long
that's,
jumping.
I've never heard
that's
of.
kind of a tradition in when it comes
It's
to
a
Olympic
tradition,
sports.
but show me how many long jumpers are professional in Raleigh or Charlotte or New York.
That's like
I can
discus.
show you a bunch on the
There's
border.
probably a bunch. Dude.
That's like discus throwing.
If you can get a college scholarship for it, to represent your school with that, it's
No, I'm sorry, that doesn't make it
yes, it does.
a
It's part of
competitive
track
sport.
and field.
No.
Yes, it is.
All right,
No.
so
You can
some
get a
for you, Blue.
Okay, yes.
A fan-made Mega Man or Mario Maker S game, but for Mega Man,
yeah, I
comes
heard
out
that.
July 15th.
And Mega Man Legacy 2, which I can't wait.
So
That actually sounds really cool. A
Yeah.
Mega Man Mario Maker game?
Yeah,
That sounds dope as hell.
that does.
and then they also have the
Ooh.
Wild West
see that?
MMO.
Oh yeah, we got stuff to give away from GameStop. Some more stuff.
Yeah, I got more
How many of
stuff.
these do we have?
We only got like.
If you take that
few
one, we
more.
got 4 left.
I'm taking
And then I got.
We got a bunch of the Call of Duty ones.
Nice.
Damn, I should have brought the John Wick
You
marketing
can,
from
you can
work.
actually take that.
I should have
All right,
brought
so let's do something in this show. Let me see the Call of Duty one too.
I actually kind of want to get that game.
Oh, and I'm so upset about. I knew it would happen, but the Call of Duty 4 remastered.
Button. I got button.
And this, I'm not even
Oh,
sure.
that's another Final
It
Fantasy.
stays in the plastic.
What is it?
I already got one.
Yeah.
It's the Final Fantasy 14
14
Stormblood expansion flag.
flag. Yeah.
Stays in plastic.
So is this what
These are
GameStop
giveaway
gave us?
shits.
Okay.
I mean,
gave
if
us
you want
that.
to take those buttons, that's cool, but we need more giveaway shit.
Oh, we're gonna have it.
Should we play Our Prize is brought to you by GameStop. Go fuck yourself.
I don't think we should probably disclose it because it could
No,
be.
we shouldn't disclose
No,
that.
we're not gonna disclose it because that could get.
It's like,
Or
hey, I don't want to
somebody-
disclose that. Hey, I got you all shit from Best Buy. That can get me in trouble.
Disclose that all day.
I
So,
want to be
also, the
employed.
Oculus Rift is super
I can
cheap
get you-
right now. You
I
can
can
get
get you a
Oculus
job.
Rift and all the
$400.
accessory for $400.
They have benefits at part time.
I get paid really well.
How much is the
You can
PlayStation
do
going
both jobs.
for? The VR.
technically.
$400
As long as you work 4 hours
just for
a
the
month, you
headset.
can keep your
$500 for
benefits.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, but remember, you gotta have a computer that can support the VR too. So
Yeah.
That's already pretty
it's not
demanding.
just $400. Oh, I got VR now. No, you need the computer to support it
Yeah.
too.
No, you can use your
Oh,
Oculus
I have
Rift
the
on your
computer
Xbox
to
One
support it.
That's nice.
with
Not
Battlefield.
all the-
Same here.
Compatible.
PC Bros! PC Master Roos!
Yo, you
PlayStation
PC,
4?
bro? A PC,
No,
bro?
Xbox
I'm politically correct.
With Battlefield 4?
Yeah, Battlefield. I don't know if it's
Why
Battlefield 4, but I know
I hope
Battlefield
they
1.
give me something good from fucking getting Arc now.
Why?
Get Dino costumes, exclusive Dino.
Oh yeah, because you
stuff
bought
like
it
that
before
for
its full release is really soon.
Yeah.
They better give us something fucking.
Oh, what about?
I got a bunch of shit.
What about the player unknown
I got
battlegrounds? That's supposed to be out of preview.
No.
It's supposed to be out of
They
alpha
release
by
it.
October.
It
Yeah.
releases in November.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that's almost unheard
Are you guys
of.
connected to the internet? I always have fucking problems with y'all.
I think it's your computer because we're
I think
always
it's my computer because I'm connected to it just fine.
Yeah, it's your computer, so you got a crappy computer.
Are we gonna have a?
It's a Toshiba.
Oh, so there's tons of. Yeah, what is it? I'm trying to think of something. Oh, you want to? Oh wait, are we gonna only have one funny news story?
No, we can have more if you got some more.
Have
got
you heard
the
about the
fireworks
people who
airplane,
say
that's
that they can only live off of breathing air and not food? And news
but
outlets ate
living
that
by
up.
the energy of
Yeah.
the sun or whatever.
The breatharians.
Yeah.
So
They only eat when it's
photosynthesis?
socially acceptable
Yep.
because they don't want to feel awkward.
I think we listen to the same podcast.
I listen to the radio in the morning.
Oh, it's on the radio?
Even the
Yeah.
fireworks
What?
airplane is on there.
It's like they breathe air.
Apparently, Floyd Mayweather needs the fight money from the Conor McGregor fight coming up to pay back the IRS from 2015. I'm like, oh, come on now. What happened to all that fucking wads of cash you walk around with? Fucker, pay your taxes.
I just watch wrestling.
You know what?
It's not.
I'm
wrestling,
glad you
it's
said
wrestling,
that
dude.
because I saw something that made me want to cry. And
Okay, for the
laugh
record,
today.
I literally just started wrestling this week.
No, just this is bad.
What brought you to it? I'm
I have a
curious.
bunch of coworkers that love wrestling.
And it's not wrestling. We're here in the South. It's called wrestling.
Wrestling.
It is called
Motherfucker,
wrestling.
I say wrestling.
It's
Wrestling.
wrestling.
I have a bunch of coworkers that talk about wrestling,
But
and then I started. I
It's
watched my
wrestling.
first pay-per-view
You're in the
Sunday, and I was
South,
like,
it's
"This
wrestling.
shit's awesome."
It's
No.
not wrestling. It's wrestling.
Listen,
no,
there
That's
was
'cause
a
you're a fucking
grown
Yankee.
ass man who I know lives in his mom's basement in Seven Lakes, walk around and matching John Cena shorts, shirt, hat. He had the wristbands, the whole 9 yard. He looked like he was a adult 9-year-old.
you don't say.
For what purpose?
He comes in like he comes in every day. He literally has like 8 or 9 outfits, all of them wrestling, and they perfectly match up. And that's all he wears. And it's like that is just like so pathetically sad to me.
What? Just because he dresses up like his favorite wrestler?
Yes,
No.
liking it, I understand. I used to be into wrestling, but I didn't dress up like.
It's actually what is it? Freaking 2 wrestlers from North Carolina that got me into it.
The Hardy Boys?
The
Yeah, the Hardy
Hardys.
Boys. They apparently come by Best Buy all the time.
Yeah, I know
They
Matt.
live here.
They live in the area. Matt.
They
eats
do?
Yeah, they live up in
They're
towards
from
Bath.
Cameron. Yeah.
Or
Oh
Cameron.
yeah, that's right. I hear they
Matt
live-
eats at Sousa's all the time. He's there at least once a month.
Oh damn.
Who eats the Sousa's?
Matt Hardy.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
I've been to their Halloween party before.
I see him around town probably at one of them at least once a week. I mean,
Shit.
good job, fat ass.
Look at that was my knee. Had nothing else to fucking do but just my knee.
Fat ass. By the
Motherfucker,
way,
you're not you're not light on the scale there either, motherfucker. So I don't want to hear that bullshit.
Like
That's
as
so
as soon as I saw the Hardy Boys on Sunday and that tag team match, it was pretty awesome.
oh, by the way,
I mean, both of them are actually really.
They're really good.
They're actually really fucking cool. Like their
Yeah.
Halloween party. I gotta find the photo, but they let me take a picture with the with one of the tag team belts.
What?
Years and years ago. Them fucking things are heavy as shit.
Damn.
I was like, cause like they were like, okay, here, put it right here, and like they're stuck it in. I was like, fucking shit. I was like, that shit's heavy.
because they have
Quick
they have the
question.
belt a lot apparently.
did you ever got what was dead in your ass out for Christy last night?
No, it was still pretty bad today. Not as bad though.
That was so funny listening to her.
Man,
Like, I don't care, damn.
I mean, that shit was like, and when I say that shit was bad, like my stomach was fucked
I
up all
believe we
weekend.
could hear her like clearer than we could you.
What?
I mean, it was bad. Well, I had food poisoning on Friday. So
Yeah.
Oh, so you're recovering then on that day.
He put his headset.
Saturday I was out. Like Saturday I was bedridden, so I couldn't fucking move. My body was aching. All my joints were done. I had fever. I mean, just chills.
Sunday binging and purging.
Sunday I had no appetite, but my stomach is feeling a lot better. But I still
felt groggy.
Yeah, just my stomach didn't feel right. Just I was constantly in and out of the bathroom all fucking day, and
See, here was the funny part you guys missed not being on PlayStation with us. You said, "So on, guys, let's go to the bathroom." Puts in his headset. A few minutes later, we hear Christy off in the background.
Apparently, I stunk up the bathroom pretty fucking good. She was like,
She literally, "Motherfucker, that's rank!"
She went.
Something must have died in your ass. You need to get it. I don't care if they hear me.
She was not happy at all.
That you stunk up the bathroom.
And I'm just like,
we're gonna talk about this in the podcast.
I don't know how to I don't know how to reel it in. I'm just kind of like, yeah.
And I know he goes back to the headset. He hears us laughing. It's
like I hear him chuckling. And I'm just I send text messages down. I'm like, gore.
Oh man. Oh. Ugh. So where'd you eat that caused this food poisoning?
I ate at Outback that night.
Okay, I'm not going Outback.
Yeah, don't get out of that for a while.
Chances of me going to Outback anytime soon are going to be pretty slim.
No, I meant him. Don't go out.
It's like me and Subway. I don't go.
You
Subway
should go back
anymore.
to Outback again. Matter of fact, I'll pay for your meal tomorrow.
No, I'm good.
Why would you do that if you just go to Longhorn?
Dude, I literally don't really have much of an appetite. I haven't had much of an appetite today either. It's slowly starting to come back.
Two motherfuckers. You ready for this?
It's gonna be like that for a little bit.
This is PlayerUnknown's Battleground.
Yeah, I know that. All you found was a frying pan.
My appetite is just not.
I found it.
She mostly just
vest, and then I'm like, I see that guy shooting at other.
It's
people.
not like a full course meal that I'm used to having.
Don't turn around. Don't turn around. Don't turn around. Don't turn around.
Picking.
Bing!
Like Saturday, I couldn't drink a soda. Like if I had soda, the carbonation would.
It would just start.
Yeah.
Ugh, that's gross.
So I drank
and how upset you think
a lot of water. And,
he was fucking livid. I guarantee you.
Electrolytes.
Because any kind of soda, if I put a soda in my system, because it happened the last time I got food poisoning. I drank a Fanta.
Mm-hmm.
And as soon as I drank the Fanta, probably no more than 2 minutes later, I was running to the bathroom.
And then it all came out.
Yeah, because the carbonation just
so I'm out of bullets.
Everything in my
fucking almost dead.
Think of it almost like a volcano.
That guy was calling out shots for his
volcano.
teammates. I'm like,
no, not just
buddy.
Vomit.
I'm gonna get you. I missed.
Oh, so it missed.
Bing.
So I was like, I knew this time. I was like, if I had the same thing, which is pretty similar to how I felt the last time.
He didn't have shit worth him. Like he was just calling out
soda.
People were.
So I didn't drink any soda. I
running.
Water,
and I'm like, how do I get up these stairs? And they're like, there's nothing up there. I'm like, oh fuck.
And even Gatorade I had to drink in spurts. I couldn't drink down a whole bottle or nothing like that.
I was trying to bug you on
I saw the other day.
Yeah.
Like you started chatting as soon as I logged off. I was like, I saw the chat still. I'm like, this motherfucker. Think of the children.